Cautionary tale. Cautionary tale. Take it from a guy that's not too old, not too young, right in the middle, seen it before. Stefon Diggs. I'm him. I'm him. You know that corny shit that everybody, the copycat, I'm him. I'm him. And then the other guys will go, you're not him. You're not him. I'm him. You're not him. That stupid shit. Well, Stefon, you're him. You became that guy. Like Terrell Owens ostracized himself. Whenever a receiver, a wide receiver, decides to turn on his quarterback, number one, I've seen it before. It never ends well, no matter how good you are. Terrell Owens came up the right way. 49ers, played with Rice and Young. Then somewhere around the middle of his career, he decided to become a prick. He was content with being a jerk. And it didn't work out well. He got thrown off the Cowboys, long story short. Ended up in Buffalo and Cincinnati. You remember that, right? Nah. Now, I've seen it a couple times. Beckham came up as OBJ, one of the best receivers in the league. What happened when he started crying at the goalpost? It all started downhill for him when Josh Norman got into his head. Then he became a diva. Then he became a jerk-off. And then, now, did you see him after his ACL running on the treadmill? Odell's coming back. And we saw how that worked out. T.Y. Hilton, Cole Beasley, how you doing? So now we get to Diggs. This is the third case of a guy that I've seen in the past 15 years that could be considered a top 5 wide receiver that has taken this route. Diggs, Stefon Diggs, you were in Minnesota. You wanted out of there. They replaced you. The pick turned into Justin Jefferson. Nobody even remembers that you ever played for Minnesota, Stefon Diggs. Nobody even remembers you in Minnesota. So I guess you're not him. Jefferson, you're not him, right? You're not him. So that's the end of that. Now he's in Buffalo. And when you have 3 seasons under your belt in Buffalo, and you went from tier A to tier B to B minus, his production has declined all 3 years. When that happens, you're definitely not him. And now I've seen Josh Allen force feed Stefon Diggs many times this season, 14, 15 targets. Do you think Allen and the Bills went to the playoffs and said, listen, we're not going to throw to Diggs today. We're not going to get you the ball. So what does that tell you? Well, it tells me one thing that life tells you is that oftentimes in any type of relationship, working relationship, spouse, anything, you find out the most about the steel of a person. S-T-E-E-L-E. The steel of a person. There's a quote, the steel of a man is tempered in the fires of adversity. You don't really find out truly about someone until you see tough times and adversity. That's sometimes when you really find out who's who. And with Stefon Diggs to be yelling and doing this to Josh Allen on the sidelines, it's just very disheartening. I don't like it, and there would have been probably a fight if that shit happened in the locker room with us. I don't like that at all. He stormed out of the stadium, just a punk. Now he's got the label of what he did. He's gonna, no matter whether whoever turns it into what bull BS saga. Oh, now they're victimizing him. If nobody wants him, if he goes out of Buffalo, don't make him the victim. Because Stefon Diggs is him. He became that guy. The punk troublemaker when shit goes wrong. Nooch, neighborhood picks. That's how we're starting off the Monday. Stefon Diggs. Him. That guy.